Okay, so let's talk about pleasure and pain. I know, pleasure and pain sounds a bit saucy. The idea is that every decision that you make is based on pleasure and pain. You choose to do something thinking that it will give you pleasure, or maybe it will move you away from pain. So most of the time in the morning, you know, there's days that we want to stay in bed, but we get up and we go to work because we want to do a good job. We want to see our work colleagues. For me, I want to see my students. All of these things bring me pleasure. I also want to get paid at the end of the month, which is obviously a big motivation for all of us. And the idea is that the money that we get will bring us pleasure. It will mean that we have somewhere to live. We've got something to eat. Kids have got clothes, things like that. So all of those things bring us pleasure. Maybe we get out of bed, we go to work because we think of the pain of being hungry. We think of the pain of getting sacked, the pain of not having a job, having to find one. All of these things are painful, and therefore we avoid them. So nice and easy. Sometimes it gets a bit trickier. Ice cream. I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Everyone loves ice cream. Well, most people. My son does it. He says it hurts his teeth. But everyone else, everyone normal loves ice cream. The thing with ice cream is it is very high in calories. It's got sugar in it. If you eat a tub, what's that, 2,000 calories, do that every day and you're going to be very, very heavy. This is where the balancing act comes up. So we have to think about the pleasure that we associate to ice cream. Okay, so although it will taste nice and it will be good, too much ice cream and you're going to be heavier. So you've got to, when it comes to making that decision, try to weigh up the two. So for me, I as much as I like ice cream, and traditionally maybe Sunday evening after dinner might have some ice cream, I avoid it now because I know that the following morning I'm going to be heavier on the scale. If I take that little piece of time, count to 10, count to 20, or just think about, right, the scales, I'm going to be heavier. How will I feel if I'm, you know, for me, like 74 kilos tomorrow morning, 75 kilos? Oh, that sounds terrible. Fat, bloated, I'll feel a bit fat. And these are emotions that I want to avoid. I don't want to feel like that. You know, when you're a bit out of breath, a bit heavy, I want to avoid those. When I think about ice cream, I immediately focus on the pain that eating the ice cream will bring. I steer clear of the pleasure that eating the ice cream will bring. Very important in those situations. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, where you're going, what you want to do, think about the pleasure-pain principle. It's tricky to say. Associate the pleasure to the outcome and also the pain to the decision making. So maybe think about the fact that, you know, you want to go on holiday in the summer, you want to meet your friends that you haven't seen for a couple of months, you want to look sort of mean and lean and fit, not fat, lazy and bloated. Very, very important in the decision making. So again, you want to live on 10, you want to feel 10 out of 10 every day. Make sure that you use the pleasure, pain principle to get you where you want to be. Take care, have a great day. Bye now.